And starting, and there you see it, 5-0. That's the number of laps in our elimination race for the ladies. The whole field participating in this one. So we're looking at 13 skaters on the floor. It's going to be Jazzy Foster, Kelsey Hellman, Sierra Golden, Kaylee Repke, Jalen Godin, Gabriela Cardona Castro, Kayla Duke, Andi Wynkoop, Kenna Pfeiffer, Ashley Hacker, Michaela Renick, Anissa Beatty, and Brooke Cianciola.
But him and Mr. Rodgers over there bring a very unique energy between them.
So we saw these kind of minor delays. As you take a look at the different kind of wheels. Oh, I like those. Not sure whose skates those were, but those were very cool. There's Godin and Hellman skates there at the front. And there's a thumbs up as the referee now out on his skates. And here we go. 50-lap women's elimination race. We'll get started as soon as that official ducks out of the way. There's the buzzer. And the race has officially begun. Godin out in front, Hellman behind her. Tucked in behind Hellman is Kenna Pfeiffer, then Jazzy Foster. Foster tailed by Duke, as we see already off the back goes Brooke Cianciola. You see her there. Into the frame is Cianciola. So rough start for her, not unexpected, as she was one of the last to qualify for our race of champions. The rest of the field, though, staying tight and compact, as you mentioned, Josh.
And I feel like it's a pretty decent pace that they're setting here in the very beginning. I didn't know what to expect if somebody was really going to push a little bit faster, but you can see up there on the board, looking at about 12 seconds per lap.
So 12-second laps here in the early going. It's Godin, Hellman, Foster now up in third. Andi Wynkoop up there, and as the field overtakes Cianciola, she is our first victim eliminated here in this race. So she is done, and that puts Ashley Hacker. You see Hacker there hanging off the end of the field. Yeah, Hacker in there with Anissa Beatty. So Beatty did end up joining the roster. Good for Anissa Beatty, although now she is on the bubble back there with Hacker. Beatty trying to move out of harm's way, held off by Michaela Renick. So Hacker, Beatty, and Renick.
You know, it's one of those things too. Seat. You can get caught in the back at the wrong place at the wrong time. So you gotta push the middle.
Absolutely, there is some logic and math that goes into how they blow the eliminations, but there is a bit of randomness as well. So if you get stuck back there, like Michaela Renick, that's a Team USA member. She's running just ahead of the elimination point right now, and after this elimination, she would be next on the hot seat. As you see her there, not liking that state of affairs and moving way up.
She heard you,
to the front. So the opposite of the broadcaster's jinx here, as Renick taking some sage advice from your friendly play-by-play guy.
To jump up to the front.
She does. She wants to go all the way.
Godin picking the pace up. They're starting to push now.
Now it's getting crowded back there. Hacker now well off the pace. Safe to assume she will be next to go.
The last two laps were in the 10s.
So Ashley Hacker, her fate now pretty sealed as we return to the main field as soon as we have a chance.
She looks like she's hurting.
So again, there is Hacker. And Kelsey Hellman getting a warning as we leave Hacker to her fate and try to head back to the main field. There they are. Godin now in front with Foster behind her. Hellman with that warning. Josh, did you expect to hear something like that on Kelsey Hellman?
I didn't see anything, but I wasn't particularly watching her. I was watching the back of the pack.
And that is the whistle that ends the race for Ashley Hacker. Godin continuing to set the pace as she has all along. Laps right in that 11-second range. A few laps have gone under 11. Not many have been over 12. As we take a look at the scoreboard and the current pace. And there it is, Godin, Foster, Hellman, Wynkoop, Repke, Pfeiffer, all skating right in there. You see the time starting to go down as some of those best times were 11 seconds prior to us checking out the board. We return to the field. Anissa Beatty now on the hot seat. Kayla Duke back there just in front of Beatty. So Kayla Duke in a spot we didn't necessarily expect to see her in this early in the race.
No, we didn't.
As we near the halfway point, Godin,
she's led the whole time.
Foster, Wynkoop, then Hacker in the top floor. Now here goes Renick. So Michaela Renick now in the top 5. It's 25 laps to go. There is Anissa Beatty off the back and not even attempting to keep up with the field. So Anissa Beatty, she is done. Either it'll be the next elimination point, or if she keeps dropping time like this, she may end up being eliminated by the field, as Godin continuing to set a fast pace. Foster, Wynkoop, Hellman. Now there is Renick. Renick up into second position, and Michaela Renick is kicking things off for us in lap 23. Michaela Renick.
Here comes Hellman.
That gets a response from Hellman. Hellman now in front.
They let Hellman get to the front. She's going to be in control.
Kelsey Hellman in front, jostling there. Godin not happy as Renick takes the lead from Hellman. Now a pack of 6 getting separation. You see back there Sierra Golden and Kenna Pfeiffer falling out of the frame. There they are. And of course, Anissa Beatty has been dropped.
Repke and Foster are battling out back there for that last, there's 6 of them there battling.
So those 6 battling for the 5 spots, as Kayla Duke has completely fallen apart. She's now about to be lapped by the field. So Kayla Duke, she's going to be done, as Foster now moves to the front.
She did that very quickly.
We take a look here at Golden and Pfeiffer. Neither of them look like they have what is going to be necessary to get back into this one. So 6 women, those 6 right there, battling for 5 spots to finish and earn points. So a critical race in the Race of Champions, brought to you by Comcast. Money on the line for these 6. And Repke jostling around as we take another look at the board. 14 laps to go. And you see Hellman
There's Godin making
running
another
fast,
move at it.
and Foster, Godin, Wynkoop all putting in very fast laps as we get back to the action. Michaela Renick again bursting away. Michaela Renick in danger of elimination early in the race now with 13 laps to go. She is giving Kelsey Hellman all she wants. And they have broken free of the rest of the field. Michaela Renick and Kelsey Hellman. Behind them, Foster and Wynkoop, Andi Wynkoop.
Wynkoop's keeping up.
Absolutely she is, putting in a great effort.
Repke's in that 5th spot, but she's going to have to gain some ground if she wants to join the rest of the pack.
Staying with the top 4 as they pass. You see there, Kenna Pfeiffer. Pfeiffer is done. There's the signal for another elimination. So Sierra Golden isn't even going to make the lap. Golden dropping by the wayside. Repke now slowly pushing her way back in.
Godin needs to make a pass here. She better close that gap.
Godin as well. There's only 6 left, so Godin on the hot seat. After such a great start to the race, we're under 10 laps to go. That final elimination is coming soon. Jalen Godin now getting back in. Foster back there in 5th. That's not the place to be with Jalen Godin behind you, an elimination at stake. Michaela Renick, Kelsey Hellman, Andi Wynkoop.
We've got our 5.
So Godin is done, and this is the 5.
Repke's falling out of it.
Repke
Renick in control. Let's see if Hellman tries to make a move here soon.
So we expect mini moves here in the final 5 laps. Michaela Renick has made the 2 biggest moves. They've been covered each time by Hellman and Wynkoop. Foster now actually looking like she is in some distress.
A little tired.
Running fourth, Jazzy Foster. Not looking strong. There's Hellman, and right with her, Andi Wynkoop, and there's Wynkoop. Andi Wynkoop with 3 laps to go.
Wynkoop wants to race.
Andi Wynkoop is here to compete, Team USA or not, and there comes Foster. Now it is Hellman, Foster, Wynkoop, Renick. 2 laps to go.
Let's see if Jazzy can make a move.
Left key not a factor. Michaela Renick falling down. Kelsey Hellman to the bell, chased by Jazzy Foster. Andi Wynkoop gonna pick up a bronze medal as Kelsey Hellman, as we've seen so many times, biding her time and taking care of business when it matters. Jazzy Foster, she looked a little winded, but I think she was just faking us out up here.
This place is on fire right now.
As our top 2 finishers from last year also finish 1 and 2 here in the 5,000 meter elimination. We take a look at those final times. So that's 5,000 meters of skating, and they did it in less than 10 minutes. Kelsey Hellman in at 9:22.6. Foster 3/4 of a second behind roughly per second. And how about Andi Wynkoop?
She made a push. And Renick too. Renick, she was passing multiple people at the same time, and she was able to lead the race for about 10 laps as well. A lot can happen in 50 laps, Chris. I just it's sinking in now that there were so many different moving parts to that race. And of course you have Hellman and Foster, cool, calm, collected, know what they had to do, made pushes at the right time. They've raced against each other so many times.
The fast forward teammates definitely familiar with one another, and you mentioned it there, so many moving parts.
Line me up.